Too often we have let our childlike wonder and faith be silenced by the many voices that keep yelling at us and telling us that we are less. Eventually, what happens is that what could be is sacrificed or suffers at the altar of inaction, if not the status quo. But what if it were true that on the inside of every human being are indeed trapped the seeds of greatness? What if we walk up to the reality that all of our lives are masterpieces and that we are all unique works of art and artists at work? Come to think of it, how different would our lives be? What would we have not given up on, or what would we have let see the light of day? See, what you and I do not always realize is that our dreams and aspirations, they are much more stronger than our demons. In fact, they are vehicles that transport us to places where we can tap into that which is truly us, even our divine nature. I am convinced beyond a shadow of doubt that there is coming a day, and indeed, a time is near when you and your wildest dreams will eventually come face to face, and just maybe a party will be held in honor of the man or woman who waited so patiently. But in the meantime, hang in there, hold on to them dreams so close to your heart. Those very ideals which, when fully harnessed, have got the power to cause a great explosion, even one which can change our world. I guess what I'm trying to say is that life, it will offer you a trillion chances. He'll catch you on the blind side. But I hope when you get to choose, you, my friend, would choose to refuse to give up. You would choose to refuse to resign. See, it's not the critic who counts. No. Not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. You want to know who the credit belongs to? The credit, it belongs to the man in the arena whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strides valiantly, who knows the great enthusiasms, the great devotions, who spends himself in a worthy cause, who at the best in the end knows the triumph of high achievement, or who at the worst, if he fails, at least fails while daring greatly, so that his place will never be with those cold and timid souls who know neither victory nor defeat. Somebody say that our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate, but that our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. We then begin to ask ourselves, who am I to be so brilliant and gorgeous and talented and phenomenal? But if I will ask you the same question: who are you not to be? The Saint Augustine captures it so well when he says, "We men go abroad to wander at the heights of mountains, the huge waves of the sea, the long courses of rivers, the vast campus of the ocean, the circular motion of the stars." But sadly, we pass by ourselves and do not even notice. Folks, our plane is small does not change who we are. On the contrary, it robs us of the opportunity to actually make a difference in our world. All of us, none in exception, have been born to make manifest the riches of the glory of God that lies on the inside of us, and that as we lay our own lives shine, we not only but give other people permission to do the same. Here is the deal: to fully surrender to the person that you want to become is indeed the shortest route to where you want to go. Kid you not, you have got to do the things that you have never done before in order to become somebody that you have never been. The willingness to test the waters has to be there, and it can never be traded for anything else. Because you know what? You will never know how deep it is until you get in there. Time and time and time again, we have been told that greatness, it festers in obscurity. Going in there and testing your limits. Each time you fail, and then try again and again and again and again. You are